We are so happy, and we want to thank each and every one of you for coming here to be with us tonight for this wonderful celebration. We know that people came from far away, from the east and the west coast, from the far north of the Illinois plains to the beaches of Florida. And so wherever you came from, we really appreciate that you came here. It means so much to us to have so many wonderful family and friends. I also want to acknowledge Paul and Nancy Labadie. Wave your hands around. We are so happy to have them as part of our family now. Frankly, they have felt like family for a long time now, so it's great to make it official. And so now I get to talk about Lizzie. Now, as Susan already explained, Lizzie was actually born in Japan. And let me tell you, walking around the city of Tokyo with this cute little blonde-headed toddler attracted a lot of attention. Japanese people would literally stand in line to take turns touching her head. It's true. She knows it's true. And she was, not all kids would really appreciate this kind of attention, but she was always, you won't be surprised to hear, very gracious about it, and welcomed everyone with a big smile, which only got her more attention. And she still does that today. She greets everyone with a big smile. But I remember thinking, this kid might grow up with a pretty big head. She's going to think she's someone really special. Now I'm happy to say she's grown up, and the last thing she is, we're happy to report, she does not have a big head. But she is a very, very special person, let me tell you. We are so proud of her work. Calm down. As a middle school math teacher, her passion, I can already tell she's a great teacher just by the way she talks about how much she cares about her kids. Let's clap for teachers. And she has always been very concerned about everyone else and been very involved in social causes, and probably most famously for all of her leadership work with the APO service community. One for the APO, right? In her university, where she did so much hard work. And then the last thing I want to say is also, Lizzie is also one of the funniest people that I know. True. As she was growing up, she was a constant source of amusement for our family. And so thank you for that, too. So the fact is, her mother and I could just not be more proud of the way she started out the games. And to quote Forrest Gump, that's all I could say about that. But the smartest thing that she ever did was to find Will. And I know I'm supposed to use this time to tell funny stories about, we weren't sure about Will at first. You know, father has pretty strong feelings about what kind of boys can hang around his girls. And it's hard to come up with stories. We'd like to tell you about the time we had that incident that we no longer talk about Will, but there is no such incident. The fact is, we just like Will from the very, very beginning. And he's an amazing person. He's not only a very accomplished person, but as you probably figured out, he's one of the nicest people in the world. Now look, I'm not going to stand up here and exaggerate and say, Will's the nicest person in the world. But if there was a contest, I feel like he'd end up in the top 5. I'm pretty sure of that. And so now we're so happy to welcome him into our family as a son-in-law. And the fact is, now we have these 2 terrific son-in-laws. Where's Andy? Put up his hand. We have these 2 great son-in-laws. And the only way I can, there he is. The only way I can explain this for Deb and I is our feeling is like winning the lottery twice. It just doesn't even feel right that you could ever be so lucky. So we're very thankful for both of you. And now I think my dear wife would like to say a few things.